Welcome to Fight Kings, father and son that debate all things UFC, and tonight we're breaking down UFC Fight Night Seattle. Israel Adesanya, number 6, versus Joe Pyfer, number 15.
Is Izzy done for is the question. He's lost 3 in a row.
Come on.
I don't think he's done for.
Oh, well, I got some shit for you then.
Pyfer on a 3-fight win streak. So
Yeah,
there's 2 different sides of the spectrum, but who are his wins against? Abu Magomedov.
Yeah, Izzy's got
the
the
ghost
harder
of Kevin
competition.
Gastelum.
I like that.
I mean, it's just scrubs. And
Yeah.
Izzy, he's lost to the top guys. Imavov,
Lost the last
Duplessis, Strickland. So, the big question of the night is Joe Pyfer a contender at 85? What do you think?
I think he's getting a big jump up in competition,
For
being
sure.
15-6. Now, I don't know if they're doing this to give Izzy a layup, or are they trying to jump an American up in the rankings, maybe to get a fight, White House card, you jump him up in the rankings.
Yeah, you just never know what Dana White wants out of these fights, because maybe he's thinking...
They're looking out for one of them.
You know he's liked Pyfer. He's a contender series fighter. He was a big name ever since. Supposed to have the harder punch than Ngannou.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking he gets a win over Adesanya and gets back up in there. But, I mean, his fight with Jack Hermanson, dude, is his only competition. And he got dogged for 5 rounds straight.
Speaking of dog, what I'm worried about is this is not going to be another Costa fight or Yoel Romero. Izzy's fought dudes with power before, and he just takes your leg out, and then you can't even touch him, and it's just he just tears you
a deer in the headlights.
pieces.
Yeah.
And I hope that ain't what kind of fight we're going to
But,
have.
I mean, Izzy's been chinny lately. I mean, he's got knocked out. He got dropped by Strickland.
He ain't won in a while. He's been out for a year. 3 fights.
He's only fought once a year, every year. And he's lost all 3 of them. So, I mean, what is that? You haven't won in 4 years almost, man.
Well, he lost his aura. When he was undefeated and smoking dudes, dude, he was Dude, there wasn't no one that could even step over there by him. The Matrix was real. Now, when you start talking about is he done, he's not done because he's going to be fighting tomorrow, Saturday. But I'm telling you, he is done. Now, let me paint the picture for you.
Okay.
Say he wins the fight.
Right.
He's done. Straight retirement. He has lost to the top 4 dudes. I mean, he's lost to the top 3 dudes, and he cannot beat Hamzat if he wanted to. There's 4 dudes ahead of him. If he wins, he ain't got a chance to win. He's lost, like you just said, to 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. He couldn't beat the champ to save his life.
Oh, I mean, I agree.
He's going to retire. Now,
I don't think
that's it. That's with a win. He gets beat. That's 4 fights in a row. I hear the retirement still. This is to be the last time you see Izzy. You heard it here first.
Completely.
You heard it here first.
Not to mention he's not losing. Joe Pyfer, dude. Joe Pyfer.
Yeah.
Jack Hermanson. Let me paint the picture for you. Jack Hermanson, who is straight sad, beat his head in for 5 rounds straight.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's having tough fights over here with Kelvin Gastelum, who's a heavyweight mixed with a lightweight.
You got me smiling, dude.
There ain't no way. You talking about painting a picture.
Izzy's 10 times
but
better than he on the
like
feet.
Izzy ran.
It's power against points.
He had a great fight with DDP. It was a close fight.
He didn't.
Oh, he got ran through, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then a good fight with Imavov. He got caught. He was doing good in that fight. He was winning that fight. And that's the number 1 contender. And he should have either gotten that title shot or Strickland.
Okay.
I'm sure he's up
now
there.
that you said Strickland, Pyfer's got to take the Strickland approach, walk you down. Do you agree? He's got to walk you down so you don't kick his leg off.
That's easy to say.
Pyfer's probably going to get his leg kicked off, and to avoid it,
not a
marching
good
down.
striker. Strickland's technical on defense. You're not hitting him. That
Yeah,
Pyfer
he's got good D.
just runs through. And
here's the thing with Pyfer.
Here's the
thing with Pyfer. The jab's horrible. His overhand, you can see it coming from a mile away, but it works. It works, dude. You can see the overhand coming.
they're saying he's the most powerful puncher.
Oh, that Ngannou beat the Ngannou score on that punch.
So, I mean, who knows how true that
block.
is?
Oh, you don't think it's true?
Yeah, I mean, Dana do anything to get rid of that record from Francis. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it at the PI when they did the... I heard that he beat the score.
Something like that. But the big thing is he going from, I think, however 10 main events in a row to now your fight night main event.
Yeah, man. Well, you've been gone
You don't
for a
think
while.
the name carries him enough to still get him on a pay-per-view?
I just wish I was a fly on the wall in that matchmaking room. Who are you looking out for? Are you looking out for Izzy? Try to get him back. Can he go for one more title run?
Yeah.
Where? I don't know. Maybe he goes up to 205 or something. But Jan showed you too small for 205.
Yeah, I'm not saying in this fight Izzy isn't himself for sure, but I just think the ghost of Izzy, just
Izzy's
whatever's
a bad
left
boy.
and remaining,
Can
beat Joe Pyfer is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I still think Izzy could beat some of these top
Rust
5
is real.
guys. I think he could piece up Anthony Hernandez. I mean, I don't think he's
That's
beating
the thing.
DDP.
Why ain't he fighting top 15 or top 10? What's the deal with number 15?
It's either Dana's trying to get him out of there or he wants a highlight for him. Who knows? Like you're saying. I don't know.
It's power over
I've
points.
definitely got Izzy in this fight. I think.
How do you see it?
He'll knock him
Decision?
out.
Oh, do you? If it's a knockout, it's Pyfer. If it's a decision, it's Izzy. It's just like that.
Just for the fact that Pyfer just sits there with his head on, he don't get off the line and move or nothing. He just gonna eat them punches and hope he connects to that overhand first.
Terminator.
And I don't think that's what you want against a counter striker like Izzy, dude.
Yeah, Izzy one of the baddest boys ever did it. But is Izzy chinny? Can he take the shot? Can he take his power?
I don't think so. He better not get caught, man. When you're getting dropped by Strickland and stuff like that in your career.
Oh, Pyfer and Strickland, them's two different power punchers there, buddy.
Yeah. But the thing is, Strickland's gonna land better. I mean, than Pyfer would ever. But
Pyfer's just so telegraphed, man. He kind of does opening up a knife a couple times and then whoo. But dude, he's coming forward. He throws the combos.
He's got a little bit of a ground game too. He couldn't do some wrestling.
I don't see him taking him down though, man. Izzy's got good defense.
Yeah.
Maybe catch a kick, take him down. But you are not going to win a kickboxing fight against Izzy.
The thing for me is Izzy's supposed to be
out.
so confusing, but he's so telegraphed to me. Anytime he goes into that southpaw stance, he's left kicking single time.
You just brought up a big point about the switching stance. I hope
Pyfer
been training that. I
mean,
hope
he's not throwing any kicks besides leg kicks out of orthodox. And if he goes southpaw, he's going body kick or head kick with the left. He don't really even throw many high kicks with the right.
But he eats legs up with the right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, dude. You just brought up some major stuff. I hope Pyfer's fight camp, at least some of it is, this dude's going to switch stances. Because, you know, your defense changes when you switch stances.
Yeah.
You're not used to defending in the opposite stance. So you got that. And then the leg kick, man. Izzy's going to kick your leg off, and I promise you this. The coaches got to know that. Pyfer's got to know that. So how are we defending it? Are we defending it by marching him down?
He's going to defend it by eating them and falling to the ground and crumbling is what I'm thinking. So you think Pyfer... So you're thinking if it goes 5 rounds, Izzy's probably going to take it, but you're thinking it's not going to go 5 rounds.
I think Pyfer's got a chance for a 1-round knockout. First round. If it ain't
round.
First round, you probably ain't going to get it.
Izzy got
you're not going to win
later round
a
in the
kickboxing
fight, but...
You're not going to win a kickboxing fight against Izzy.
You just got to make it a brawl. I think...
A brawl, yeah.
You
he's
just
a
go
brawler.
over there and start swinging and maybe
like Luganu, right? Just come forward, throwing the heat.
Or maybe just moving blitzes like Taporia did Volk, where he kind of seen him backing up into one of them little corners that Izzy does circling and rush him in. And
I've seen the fight a lot of ways, man, and I see that Costa fight a lot, man.
Yeah. I love the fact that this is finally a pick'em fight. It could go either way, even Vegas.
Because it's power versus points. Everyone knows Izzy's 3 times better than you.
Because recently we've got a lot of
but you don't have
500 favorites, minus 800 favorites. This one's a pick'em.
You bring up a good point. If you're new to the channel, we got the score. Let me give you the scoreboard update. And we got another chance this week for him to play a little catch up. I'm up 7-4. We keep track of all the disagreements all year. We always have for years. But anyway, he's got another chance to play some catch up. And the more you talk about it with me with this big old giant lead I got, I might go out on a limb and take old Pyfer for that first or second round KO. I got this big old lead. But anyway, us being from 2 different generations, we always have a fight card. Every fight card, we usually have 1 or 2 disagreements. On the last 2 fight cards, boy, we're Mr. Agree. It's an agree-a-thon. We agreed on every fight for the last 2 weeks.
We've been talking about the match
because of major favorites.
That's
major
what brought it up
in
every fight, and I'm never gonna go.
I'll
go out on a limb and root for someone like a Bobby Green.
You ain't going out on the rim like I'm going. I'm on a 15. You
3 fights.
15 against 6.
Well, you're not picking no underdog. It's an even pick'em fight.
15 against 6 ain't an underdog.
What's
I'm not taking the underdog.
6 mean?
Izzy's number 6. Pyfer's 15. I'm taking the underdog, son.
Vegas doesn't think so. Vegas thinks
really?
it's a pick 'em. I just said that.
Well, I don't pay attention. I don't know nothing about
Yeah,
the
that means
points.
Vegas thinks it could go either
plus
way.
one.
And I already said
really?
that. So
Okay.
you can't be talking, oh,
It's underdog. It's underdog. 15,
You just don't
6.
sound confident in your pick, but it's locked in. So I'll go ahead and take that one. Next fight, Alexa Grasso, Macy Barber.
Yeah.
Haven't seen Alexa Grasso in a while. It hasn't won since 2023, man.
2023.
But who's that win against? Your girl, Shevchenko.
Oh, yeah, that was at your apartment.
Yeah.
Hey, put it this way. That broke my heart. Never seen it coming in a million years.
She
got my revenge.
for sure.
Flat out.
Barber's on.
Did you say that's her last win?
Well, she had a draw since then with Shevchenko, a loss to Shevchenko, and then a loss to, I think, Natalia Silva.
So she must have been maybe hurt in between there, too.
Yeah, who knows, but...
Hold on. Okay.
But Barber's
and
on
I know you like her from
Viva Mexico for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, big fan. She's my favorite female fighter in the UFC.
Yeah, okay.
And my thing is, Barber's on this 7-fight win streak. She's the favorite. Grasso ain't won since 2023, but if you go out there and beat Shevchenko, dude, that's different than them 7 fights.
Yeah.
So
if you could beat Shevchenko, you can beat anybody.
Too.
Yeah,
it's not
straight
just
choked her out. I would have
never the spinning kick, choked her out.
I think Shevchenko's pound for pound baddest in the whole UFC, guy or girl.
Sure.
You give any guy her skills on the ground and on the feet, you got major problems.
Now you switch it over to her.
She got more
Macy
skills
Barber's
than
on
DJ.
that 7-fight win streak. But who's her biggest win? Amanda Ribas, maybe ranked 12th. So we're gonna see.
But she's bringing
another thing like Joe Pyfer on this win streak.
Yeah.
Are you a top guy?
Losing streak against the win streak
or not?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I still think.
Let me think about this one a little bit because I know how much you. I'm half tempted to go against her too since I got this big
Barber
old fat
is the
lead.
favorite. Grasso
Barber's the favorite.
Hasn't won since
she's been out.
2023.
Damn, man.
Barber's been on a tear and she's good, but
if you could beat Shevchenko, man, you could probably get the
just
W.
the fact that you used to be the champion.
Shevchenko is as bad as two chicks
So she
put
beat
together.
Shevchenko and then had a draw with her.
And it's like fighting two dudes put together.
So it's like,
hold on, man.
It's a iffy one. I'm going Grasso.
I say Grasso's better on the ground. But but she's probably not the better wrestler. She's the better grappler. On the feet, who do you think's the better striker?
I think Grasso's better everywhere.
Grasso don't have more power. You over there on your fandom. Let's be for real. Like, who do you think's the better striker and why? Why would she be?
Grasso had good boxing against Shevchenko. It's another one. Barber has good boxing against Ribas. Grasso has good striking against Shevchenko.
And I'm half tempted to pull.
I wouldn't mind the comeback at all, man. 2 points, quick ones for me. Be great.
That Pyfer, like I said, man, all signs, safe money would be on Izzy. I got this big old fat lead,
especially
dude.
if
you don't know what a lead is.
If
when
you
got
were
a lead like I got,
if you were a betting man,
yeah, I'd stay with Izzy.
And maybe you'd take Pyfer if he was a bigger underdog, but if it's a pick-em fight, even
and
fight,
you wouldn't get no reward from the even bet. You would just stay away from it. Yeah.
But back to this Grasso Barber fight. I'm taking Grasso. What are you thinking?
I think for sure I'm going to be giving you shit about it the whole time during text about you getting whooped up on. Now, will I go against her or not? Man, I'm on the fence. But I know how much of a big of a fan you are of her and how much shit you gave me off that first win with Shevchenko.
I'm a big time fan of a lot of my Mexican fighters. I like a lot of them.
Sure. Yeah, she's good. And I cannot believe she got that win. That draw was, like you said, questionable. I thought she lost that for sure.
I think it's going the full distance is what I'm thinking for sure. Neither one of them with huge
I don't want to see
finishing
that
abilities.
Fight go 5 rounds.
Well, it's a 3-rounded fight.
Oh, it's co-main event, but they're staying 3?
Co-main, yeah.
Okay.
Usually a fight night.
Okay. So, I'm going to go...
I make up at mine, man.
Let's go. I go against you.
Going Barber, huh?
Let's go.
Heard it here first.
Let's
man,
go.
That's great.
Let's
7-fight win streak.
I could lose them both and still be up. Where are you at? Where are you at?
Now, the next fight down, Michael Chiesa, Nico Price. Michael Chiesa retirement fight. I'm not a fan of him.
No.
don't talk about my mom.
Yeah,
Then go and get punched.
Yeah.
And he's another one of them guys I talked about with the Litzy about Smith. They're going to walk him out to some crazy video talking about he's a warrior, killer, dominant. He just lays
UFC, I don't understand, dude. They pick these guys that are horrible.
It's just anyone who's, it's mainly them desk guys, man. Smith's been on the desk.
Fighting a dude that just got knocked out. I mean, dude, out of all, we've been saying the last couple videos, there's so many fighters in so many weight classes and they're not fighting, period. You're calling a dude that just fought last month.
Got knocked dead.
You're calling a guy that just got knocked dead. So play it again for me. You're in the fight room. Play it again.
He's on.
I'm Dana. Send it to me. Hey, I think we should call up Price. I'm like, dude, Price just got knocked out.
Who else retired against Price? Robbie Lawler. So they're thinking that's the best guy to retire against. Robbie Lawler knocked him dead, and it was a little bit of a questionable thing how he folded off that little shot. But
Price, last time he had a good win was against Cerrone back in the day.
He used to be good when he had that man bun going in there. And
he's got long arms, dude. His hands scratched the floor. Yeah, his arms are long.
He used to be good. I mean,
he got took out against the fence on a standing KO, like you said, not long ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's a straight alley-oop.
Here's the thing for you, though.
For Chiesa's last fight.
He don't got to worry about getting knocked out by Chiesa. I don't think he'll take any brain damage. Chiesa will lay on him. Maybe go for a submission. Chiesa's on a 3-fight win streak. Against who?
I couldn't tell you.
His best win in his last 3 is Tony Ferguson on Tony's last fight in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not saying much. He's fought some before that. He had a 3-fight losing streak against Holland, Luque.
Yeah, I don't know how he's got the desk job. I mean, even when Connor said that, look at these guys on the desk. You had Anthony Johnson and Chiesa. I'm like, where's all this knowledge and all this, I don't see it.
Just certain guys that Dana takes a liking to.
Yeah.
But it's weird because they're not the most entertaining fighters half the time.
Well, they're not the best on the 1s and 2s on the mic. Chiesa is not blowing anybody's hair back on the desk or like Anthony Johnson
or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't have the gift of gab. But yeah, I think they're really looking out for Chiesa.
The main thing about me for this fight,
I'm pulling for Price,
is I don't want no video talking about Hall of Fame.
Not with his name attached. No,
not at all.
He's famous for
because it takes away from everyone
on the bus and not fighting.
It takes away from everyone who ever worked and got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
we're talking about all these videos for Anthony Smith and him.
Hey, speaking of Hall of Fame, I skipped you on the last video, but we should have said give some respect to Bisbing.
Yeah.
Got in the Hall of Fame. He's a true fight king.
Love me some Bisbing. Hated when he knocked out my guy Luke.
yeah. I never seen that coming in a million years. I'd have lost everything I owned on that one. But yeah, retired last week. I meant to get it in the episode and didn't. But yeah, he's a true fight king and Hall of Fame.
For sure. Another fight I wanted to get into on this card is Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson. Hey, now, I don't know a lot about Kyle Nelson. I know a lot about Terrence McKinney.
He gasses.
And he hasn't seen... The thing is, you don't got to worry about that. He hasn't seen the second round in his last 6
Yeah, he's good in the first. Yeah.
Win or lose. So he's either
good everywhere.
He could knock you out. He could submit you. Or he's getting knocked out or submitted. He hasn't went the second round.
So even when he loses his first, I got you. I didn't know that stat, but yeah, he's a gamer. He's gonna put on some shots.
Kyle Nelson's 4-1 in his last 5. He lost to Steve Garcia, who's fighting Diego Lopez at the White House.
At the White House? Huh.
So I mean, that's a good fighter. Nelson should win. He's the favorite, but I'm going Terrence McKinney. Has an amazing story. Used to be a drug addict. There's videos of him.
Hey, I'll be rooting for him.
Cracked out on the side of the street. He died twice in the ambulance. Got back to life. And anybody who can change their life after that. That's a good story. I love a story like that, and I'm rooting for him.
I'll be rooting for him with you.
And he's an entertaining fighter. For sure.
No, I'm with you.
I'm rooting for him big. I'm not taking any picks in that fight. Because I don't want to pick Nelson but still be rooting for McKinney. I just want to root for him. That's how I'm going to watch that fight.
Okay. Well, we got 2 disagreements. I'm ready for the action.
For sure.
Let me tell you at home also, make a little bet, push-up bet with someone you know. A little $5 a dollar bet, whatever you want to do.
You can tell who's been doing more push-ups.
Dude, come on now. I'm Shred City.
Get back to it.
I'm Shred City. Listen here. If you make a little bet, it makes the fights 10 times better. I'm talking about you're going to be screaming and yelling at the TV, and you're going to be getting on
At
that
a
phone.
fight you don't care about.
Yeah, and I'm going to be sending them texts over there, lighting your head up. Let's talk now.
Yeah, we shall see.
All right, scoreboard update. It's 7-4 today, and it's going to be
7-6 on Sunday.
Not a chance, but we'll make sure you come back and see us on that recap. These are going to be some great fights. I'm really looking forward to it, especially that main event. And yeah, if you like what we're building here, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.